run that flicker shad and a spoon. And I got a worm harness in the middle. I've caught, I think, 2 since the last live, and I think I've caught 5 walleye now. But 3 of them are all just under the limit. Bunch of fish right there. 16 feet. Right up here's where I've been catching the majority of them. And I should have everything running without any weeds on it, so I might hook into another one here. .9, 2 mile an hour. Dude's swimming right where I was catching a walleye, believe it or not. You actually see me catch one. Well, that sucks. Got one. I think it's a damn panfish. Son of a bitch. I was catching them. A couple of them anyway. 7 feet of water, I don't like that. Actually, it's about 10. 9 or 10. This fish finder always reads a couple feet less. Mile an hour, 7 feet of water. Oh, he got off. I had one. It'll definitely bite. Right in that same spot. Same lure. No weeds at all. I had one on there. That was a good hit too. Same spot. I know that was another walleye. Had to have been. Well guys, we had one on, missed it. Right in that same spot, the same lure. Perch colored flicker shad. I'm just gonna run this edge a little further than what I normally do. I'm gonna run down by these logs. Gets real deep here, it turns to 30 feet. I wanted to stay closer to the edge. I've been turning around out here, but I'm just gonna run down this edge instead of going out there. Try to stay out of 30 feet of water, because my stuff ain't running that deep. But I did find this. I pulled this lure in right where I was trolling. I don't know if you've seen it in the last live. It's a part of a shed. It's called by Rapala. Pretty neat lure. It's deep diving lure. I'm still in 22 feet of water here. But yeah, I'm just gonna work right down around here, turn around, I go back down to where I've been catching these walleye. I caught 5 so far, and I just had one on. Rolled about 5 feet in, and it caught off. I could feel his head shakes and didn't have no weeds on the lure, so yeah, that's what it was. It was right in the same exact spot I caught 2 or 3 of them at. So surprised they ain't getting no bites right in here. Got my umbrella trying to shade my mini bucket, so I'm gonna try to go catch some crappie here in a little bit, a couple of more hours. Got 2 walleye on so far. Let me start making this turn here. I'll show you my fish. I kept one perch just because I had a trouble hooked down in him, and he was big enough to keep anyhow. He's around 10 inches. But I kept him just because I've been wanting to keep one. I've caught about 10 of them now. The one I caught was decent size. All the other ones are tiny. Anyhow, we're gonna make this turn and get back. Work this edge 1 or 2 more times, probably 2 or 3 more times, because I've been catching fish, getting a bite about every time I run up through it. So I'm gonna go through at least 2 more times. I've caught 5 walleye now and missed the 6th one. If you guys heard me earlier, I got a flicker shad and a spoon and a worm harness out. what, I know how to bite on that worm worm. I got to bite on this rig at the same time. No, I caught the bottom on that one. Hitting that spoon, guys. I think I got one on that spoon. No way I've had that many hits on. There's a small perch on there. Why my thing keeps overheating. It's not even that hot out. It's the sun beating right on. It's only like 75 degrees. 70 degrees. We'll make one or two more passes down through here and then into the next spot. doubled up. Plus he's on my line, other line. Good damn bluegill. I had a bite up on my other spoon. Little perch. Damn it. Just back out. Right here's where I catch water. That's what I was learning, something the internet. For another damn perch. That spoon. Catch the bottom. Catch the bottom. 8 feet of water, 11 feet of water. There's something on there, another perch. Nothing touched it. Flicker shad. Not yet. Get bottom of the spoon. Flicker shad. Yep. Got way too shallow there. Let's hold that my fish up here, that kid yawning. Crappie. Thought something's on there. I think it'll keep that little perch I got. I gotta go back and get my worm horn. It's just hung up on the bottom. I might just get the line back. And a little big crappie. Big enough to keep since I've caught it yet today. The little kid yelled at us if I caught any fish. Filled my fish up. Didn't realize it was in 6 feet of water. That's what we got so far. Just a little perch. About a 10-inch perch and 2 nice walleye. I think I've let 3 go now. Or 3 or 4 walleye caught, at least. Get batteries right away. Can't spend you guys, but it ain't looking good down here. Thanks, UP. It ain't looking good down that end of the lake. Looks like rain out in that little finger that way, by the looks of it. It don't look like rain down there if you look at them trees, but yeah, it's raining out down that way, so I don't think that's coming towards us. Let's hope not. I can see it raining. I got my piece of crap umbrella. It's all folded up on me. I'll just have to hold it on over the top of my head for a little bit. Here's that, or I'll just start for the bridge over here. So I'm gonna make at least 1 or 2 more passes through there because I'm getting perch and walleye by every time I come through there. Perch have all been small, except that one that was decent. Yeah, we're gonna go back, try to get this worm harness on the snag, and we're gonna make 1 or 2 more passes. I think I felt head shakes on it. A fish snagged up. Just popped it loose. I'm feeling head shakes on it. There's a fish on there. Yep, we got a fish, guys. Might be a walleye if I get him on a snag. Damn it. Or just a bluegill. It's on the worm harness. I could swim down and get him. We got him, guys. Caught something good. He's running. Hey. No, we're snagged way up there. I was on something else there. I could have swore I felt head shakes. So my line was snagged in 2 different places. How the hell's that work? My line was around something back there, and I thought for sure I felt head shakes. Hopefully he's fine. You son of a... I knew. Took my fucking $4 worm harness. It's working so good. sure I saw head shakes on that. I've already picked up 2 or 3 lines. And the pile of harvest shad. I've already showed you guys. Show you again. Tie on another. Got 2 of them for a reason. Another one of these walleye crawler haulers. And I started catching walleye here and I haven't left. About 2 hours ago. You've caught 5 or 6 of them now, I can't remember. I think I caught 5 and I lost 1. What it was. These are always so hard to get. I'm done. No knots on that one. I like to hook into a good walleye. Until I caught one that's 15, the other one was just over 15 and a quarter. I got 2 swivels on this. Yeah, 2 swivels on this worm harness, and it's just twisting my line all the hell still. I guess I need 3. Got in too close again, guys. Already lost my, gonna lose my spoon here. Son of a bee. I just bought that spoon today. Got a good one, guys. Same thing when I drop it. They got a jig for them. That's a walleye. That has to be a good one. On the worm harness. Let me play this channel cat. That's a fucking channel cat. Talking. Come up to say hi to you guys. I should keep him, but I get enough fish in the stringer. He ain't quite big enough either. Hung up on something twice. It had to be hung up. Oh no, it's hung up twice. I don't get that. I feel like no head shakes. I missed my spot. That didn't feel like a fish, but I haven't been getting any snags there, so I'm not sure what the hell that was about. this pass. Channel cat this time. Now he's a lot closer. There will be too close to the bottom again. Up SoCal. I don't know if you're in here and I caught these fish. First time I ever really trolling. Well, I trolled before a few times, caught a few fish, but first time catching a walleye. Trolling it. Caught 5 today. I think 5 or 6, but I think it's 5. 2 keepers at just over 15 inches. The rest were all around like 10 and 12. And got a small perch and a crappie trolling, so I put them on there also. Crappie wasn't too bad, he was around, he was at least 9 inches, maybe 10, so. I'm going to do one more pass on this edge here, that's where I've been having good luck. I keep saying 1 or 2 more passes, but it's pretty late in the day and I want to try another spot or 2, so I think we're just going to do one more pass through here and then try some new spots, because these haven't been a real big walleye anyhow, so just them two 15 inches. But we're going to get turned around here, do one more pass down through here, and then we'll go up, try some other spots. 3 lines out now, and then I pulled this out here, didn't have no line on it at all, or that little piece. But it's a Harvest Shad 07, I never heard of it. Rapala. Pretty cool lure. Here, once I get out, it's on my way up to another spot. If I get out into some deep water, I'm gonna put that on, and this Flickerman 07. I get this in another one of these today. I haven't tried this one yet. But they seem to dive pretty deep. But they get tangled on that loop. Flicker's still flicking. So I caught most of these walleye on the flicker shad. It's a perch colored flicker shad. I think I've caught 3 of the 5 on that. And I think I might have caught 6 actually. So I think I got 2 in the worm harness, so I know I got 1 on the spoon. A couple of them are pretty small. I think I got 6 altogether, now that I think of it. Bottom bouncers too. I haven't tried them yet. I've never run these before. What the hell was blurry? Right down here, so I've been getting these bites on the walleye. So we're gonna do one more pass. I'm gonna throw out in some deeper water, up to some other spots. I think what it is, it goes real quick from like 20 feet to like 8 feet real quick. It seems like right in that spot. It's actually 2 spots it does. There's one right here, so I gotta get out a little bit away from it. Drop. See, it was just at 18, now it's at 14. I'm kind of going out around that low, shallow spot there. Right here it is actually. You can see it. It drops to 7.6. End up tangled up. You gotta try to stay close, because that's when they're biting when you stay close. Yeah, right here. It gets deep again, and then it gets shallow again, just up here. But I'll set you guys back up in case we get a bite. The next spot where it gets shallow, where they bite. I just had a bite on this thing. Out here. Got one. 2 barrel swivels on there, and this line just won't stay untangled. Don't twist it. Cutting down to 7 feet of water, hopefully it'll get snagged up. Draw ball top here. I just went from 7 to 14. Stay right at that draw ball from the cut. Now we're back down to 8, 7. Another ledge here or whatever. Our snag zone. Well, it looks like we got rain behind us. Was calling for rain this afternoon. Might have to go fish under the bridge. On 2.2, I'd like to stay at 1.8 or 2. Where the flicker shad works pretty good. Flicker's still flicking. Line's all twisted to hell. I got some 8-pound tri line I'll put on it. Although I'd like to keep that rod at least 10 or 12 pounds. Probably put 10-pound suffix on it. 10-pound braid. I've decided I can't find any 10-pound suffix line everywhere I go, so they had 15-pound suffix one place. Saw today, True Value. Well guys, no bites on that pass. With that damn bluegill, it jammed my worm harness up. So we're gonna head to some new spots. Take our time. I should reel one of these in and put a deep diver on. That's what I should do. But for now, we're just gonna go a few minutes like this. See what might. 35% battery. There's something biting this worm harness. Pretty cool something was. Went 14 feet of water and got all kinds of fish. So be surprised. I saw another guy trolling through this area. I didn't really get this place. This area, it's a swimming area. Something was messing with that worm harness. I don't think it was dragging on the bottom. We're in 15 feet of water here, so I know it wasn't on the bottom. Swimming right out in front of him. We're to the left of him. It must be lost. That ain't no damn fish. Almost went in the water. The thing actually bounced off the side of the boat. Moving this stupid battery. I can turn the seat. Almost went in. caught a couple nice walleye, right around 16 inches, and then like 3 or 4 were smaller. Got them all trolling. Yeah, I was having good luck going right around that turn down there. That's where I caught these. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I had the screen turn around. Must have did that when it fell. It actually fell down off the stand. My radio bounced off bounced off one of these bars and was halfway across the aluminum trim when I grabbed it. I don't think it was going to go in, but it almost did. We're going to work our way up around this little point here. I come up here once earlier and turn around right here. Didn't have any luck. But work our way around this point and this next point up here, see what happens. Thought I seen there was a bunch of new trees they dropped up here. About time to start crappie fishing. Don't rain on us. We're working our way that way now to the spot where I normally catch crappie, so I got my umbrella on my mini bucket, so I'm hoping I still got some live minis in there. I had lots of minis, so I'm sure there's still some in there live, and I know if I throw some up here, I'll be yanking crappie out most likely. About a few hours. Probably troll for another hour, and then crappie fish for the rest of the day. But my other phone ain't charging, so I won't be able to go live. I don't think very much longer. I don't know why it ain't charging. I woke up this morning, it was on, I had them both plugged in overnight. The one was full, this one was full charge, the other one was on 0%. It wouldn't even turn on. I was just charging on that charger yesterday, so I don't know what happened. And I got it up to 30%, and I used that on the first live. It went down real quick and that won't even charge. That's still saying 0 again, so I don't know. This was down to 31%. But we'll go live a little while longer, and I might try to charge this phone. Them guys said they were getting ready to do some trolling, so they must troll right in that same area I was trolling. I should have probably stuck around there. I could probably catch walleye there till dark, limit out maybe. Or probably start fighting here a little better here. I might actually come back there. Know about where to catch them. Might be back there right at dark. This thing ain't using no fuel. I just took the cap off a little bit ago. It's still an inch from the top of the tank. Maybe an inch and a half now. missing any comments, guys? I think the comments quit coming in or nobody's watching YouTube. Either way, we're working our way out to the, there's a, I don't know if you guys can see way up there, there's like a canal that goes through. A little island up there. I always see boats. I always see, there's always a couple boats fishing on this side of that island. Where that canal goes through. It can be midnight, 1 in the morning, there's always a couple boats just down from that island there. In one spot. I got it marked. I didn't really pick up many fish there, but one night I was there and there was a boat in that same spot. I went kind of close to and marked the spot. I know just where I marked that spot, just this way a little bit from it. I was on my way back to launch, and I just stopped there for a little bit, fished about 50 yards from them, and then on my way by him, I marked the spot on my fish finder. But yeah, if a boat leaves that spot out there, it seems like within 10-15 minutes another boat's right there fishing, so I know it's a good spot. So I'm guessing it's for walleye or stripers, one or two. A lot of people fish. A lot of people come here for striper fishing. I'm yet to catch one. I figured I might catch one trolling here, maybe later today. Later in the day when they start biting better. So, oh yeah, there's where all them trees were dropped. I haven't made it up here to crappie fish yet. All these trees dropped up on that edge. You can see they cleared that whole bank there. So there. That wasn't too long ago though, but. They just did that recently, but I'll bet within a couple weeks from now, the crappie will find all them trees and start hiding in there a lot. I'd imagine it'd be a good place to crappie fish before too long, if it ain't already. We're in 12 feet of water here. If I can zoom back out. I think I'm zoomed out there. There's turn forward on the bank. I'm working my way around the edges on these couple points here. I'm 9 feet of water, so I better get out. A lot of fish right here, though. Oh, yeah. Something hit the flicker shad. I knew it, right on that point. Oh, he got off. Son of a bitch. No, it's still on there. That's a crappie. He turned sideways as soon as he got the top of the water. A big crappie. The hell? Yeah, this is a crappie. Nice, another keeper. Yeah, he's real big. I'm afraid to look at him. We're not up here. There's plenty of these in here. Okay. Right in his damn eye. We'll let him go. Might rip his eye up. So he suffered enough. As I said, there was a lot of fish in that fish finder. I looked over and the flicker shad was bouncing. I thought it got off as soon as it got to the top of the water and turned sideways. Thought I had a stick or something. They feel the good head shakes. You look at all this damn line I pulled out of the water today. 2 times I pulled line out of the water, and then one time I pulled this out. That was on my split shot. Come up on my split shot. This reel here, spot out of line. One day I was out here and I caught bottom pulled all my line right off my pole. I didn't even realize because the storm was coming in when it happened. It was on the 4th of July. And, all I had in here is I had some old 30-pound braid. Still flicking. Yeah, it's still working. Oh, get the bite. Pretty sure something nibbling on that. Must be crappie out there. Something got my spoon. No way I hit bottom. I think there's something on my worm harness. I'm just getting over my other line. Unless I hit bottom. I must have hit bottom. I was in 10 feet of water. I think something's on there. Well, son of a... Been to this boat. This is one of the only boat launches I never launched at here. Sure I had a fish on there, so I was in 10 feet of water. Both of them rods started bouncing. I know I didn't catch bottom. I think got a fish. Went over, got in the other line. Had them both bouncing, and then it got off. I'm guessing what happened. Running one big split shot on these worm harnesses. Maybe. Maybe my line's up all tangled up, all twisted. They're really ran these worm harnesses. I gotta figure out do something different. I got two different split shots, or not split shots, but swivels. And it's still getting twisted, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need to get some bait casts for trolling though, and depth finders on them. But this is working for now, I guess. I'm gonna work my way up around this next point up here. Start to crappy at that one down there. Yeah, I never launched that launch over there. You gotta drive the whole way around to the north side of the lake. It's another like 15 minutes onto your trip. That's about an extra probably half hour on my trip if I go to that side of the lake. Well, all I had is my one engine on here, just so I could get to some of my good spots up here without using all my battery up. I should probably reel that spoon in and check it. Maybe put another lure on. I have a great big Savage lure. I want to maybe try it for some muskie. And I do have some steel leaders too. I think a big walleye might even buy it. It's like an eel type looking perch. Perch color. Guess you can call it an eel. Looks like an artificial eel. Perch color. Check that thing out. It's pretty total. 15 inches long. It'll work good. I also got this Savage lure here. I'm not sure how to tie these up. I got a hook that goes through it and the line goes through it or something. I gotta look up the video on how to tie them. But I've used this once or twice. I'm just afraid the first time I get a good fish on there, he's gonna rip it in half. But I might try that. Where I found that harvest shad for Pala. It's in a walleye area, so it's probably a good walleye, but we're going to try it. Good thing I rolled that in. I had a feeling I was going to pull it. Actually, I think I'm just going to throw this back out. It's having pretty good luck with this spoon. Should try this though. But I know when as soon as I tie that on, I'm going to get in here on this edge and it's going to get snagged up. I'm just going to keep running this. Try to keep it off the water. I have two big split shots on it. I had a lot of line out before I caught one. I only went down to like 9 feet, so I shouldn't have caught one. Have a lot of line out, so I'm in 22 feet of water. Check out these little sailboats. I wouldn't mind having one like that, baby. I don't think my comments are working, guys. Last comment I got was a while ago. So Kyle said, "What's up, y'all?" or whatever. So either my comments ain't working or nobody's commenting on it too. I wonder what that big pile of sticks is way back there. There's a big tree down. Should go check it out, but I don't really have time. Alright, we got my spoon way out there now. 17 feet of water. Flicker shot still flicking. Flicker shad is still flicking. Had to make sure. You don't know what the heck, that's a big tree down back there or something. Unless that's a beaver hut. Right there. I'm just gonna work my way around this point here and then we'll head out the spot I catch some crappie, and then I like to troll over there a little bit where I always see guys fishing over there. I had one real good fish on over there the day I was marking that spot, but I got on my 8-pound line. It snapped me off. I had it on for a good probably minute. Got it up to the boat once almost, and then it took off. And I think it had to be something with teeth, because I could tell it was a really big fish. I had my drag set real light, and it busted my line somehow, so I know it was something to cut my line. Something with teeth is either a big walleye or a muskie or a pike, I'd imagine. Like I said, I had my drag set real light. I can't see my line breaking. Yeah, they dropped a lot of trees up here. This will be good crappie fishing, I'll bet. I'm gonna kind of work my way left a little here, and then we're gonna go right by them trees. Try to get as close as I can get without getting snagged up. Might hook into a few perch or crappie. Well, there was 8 people in here that just jumped down to 1. I think something's going on with my YouTube. The comments ain't coming in, and then the views are jumping up and down. We might be losing signal over here too. It still says we got good signal, so I don't know what the heck it's about. Still says we got full bars. Like I said, we're gonna work our way this way a little bit, and then we're gonna come right by them trees there. I don't know where this lake's coming from. Big waves. Gotta be careful out on this lake, because it really gets windy sometimes. It ain't real wide, but it's long from that way down there to that way. One day I was here, I had to dip into one of these coves. It's actually the 4th of July is down here. Down there a ways, there's real big waves coming from the storm just blew in, and I had to go into one of the coves because I thought I was going to roll the boat. Maybe I'll set you guys back up here. We'll work our way down past these trees. See, we got lots of fish. Go a little bit further than what I originally planned. Just because this edge kind of looks good down here. Fish right here. Let's go back to the spot today. Little cove down there. Damn it. Flicker got wrapped up. Quit flicking. Oh, got the weeds. Damn it. Let's see how. Bite here. against this edge. Feet of water, probably about 15 feet actually. There it is. I knew it. Back there. That's a crappie. We're at the end of them treetops. I knew it on the spoon. Come right to the top and turn sideways again. Bring him right in. Might be a bass. That's a crap. That's a bass. Bass. Barely got him though. I knew I was gonna get him. As soon as I said I should get a bite there. Just had that feeling. First bass of the day. I'm way off the DMA. See nobody in my crappie spot. There's a pile of fish right there. Watch, I'll get a bite right here, I'll bet. Just hammered that flicker shot. I missed it. My rod bounced really good. There's no way I hit bottom in 12 feet of water. Really, that thing ain't catching the ball. Still traction's still working on it, so we'll go. There it is. Got him. Pulling the boat around. What the fuck? Big giant crappie. Was spinning in circles. Something's on the. I doubled up. Something just hit the. Something's on the spoon. Dragging on bottom. Definitely had some hits, I thought. Another crappie on the flicker. Guy. Oh, there's a pile of fish right here. Fish all the way across here. Seem to be biting though. Speed limit on that road. Looks like he's been a little over. Last Mountain Dew down in the ice so it gets cold. Run this engine about 5 hours now. It's only used probably half a gallon of fuel. Just idling. Maybe a gallon at the most. down from the top. Must be another little crab or something. I bet it's a little perch. It ain't quite. I guess a little perch. A little crappie, a little far off. You dumb bastard. Hooks all three. Bike just ripping back up through the fucking 25-mile-an-hour road. Look at the racetrack. Look at the racetrack. Line on this reel, but it's been working good for my depth gauge. I get right to where I'm about out of line, and that puts me about 10 feet down on the flicker shad. About there, leave enough line on it so I don't get spooled. Make sure it's still flicking. Flicking. Got something on the worm harness. Something good on the worm harness. Oh, that's something really good. I only got 12-pound test on this. I have to stop the engine. Oh, that's something really good, guys. That has to be a big channel cat. Oh. We got something good on the worm harness, guys. Might be a huge walleye. Oh, I hope it don't cut my pawn out. I think them worm harnesses are real heavy gauge mono. It's a big walleye, it'll cut it. Probably. Oh man, this is something good. I should kill the engine, but I don't want to lose my spoon. You guys are still on there. You guys are still watching. We just hooked into something big here on the worm harness. This will be a 5-pound plus fish. Hope it's a big walleye. I'm guessing it's a big channel cat. By the way it's fighting. Could be about anything in here. Channel cat, just like I said. Nice one. On the worm harness. Channel cat. Man, that thing put up a fight. They always do. Out here it seems like they put up more of a fight. Man, that disappoints me. I thought I had a good walleye on finally. It really put up a fight for a little channel cat. Only about 20 inches. We haven't had this worm harness all day. I want 3 of them just in case. I had a feeling I'd be putting them to use. They tangle my line up to me though. Well guys, the battery's getting pretty low. We're gonna end it and try to charge it back up. I might go live again if I get up here and start catching some of these crappies. So, but at least we caught that last channel cat trolling on the live. They're dang worm horners. But I've done pretty good today trolling. I've caught I don't know how many fish, at least a dozen or 15 fish, a lot of, I don't know, 3 or 4, probably 4 or 5 small perch, a couple bluegill, I think 6 walleye, channel cat, a bass. Yeah, we caught about 15 fish altogether. But thanks everybody for coming in. Whatever, however you say your name, Walwant. Thanks for coming in from Wawa, Canada. Only walleye I've ever been to is one where I used to order subs from down south. I think I've heard of Wawa, Canada. But anyhow, thanks for coming in. We're just getting ready to end it. So, but yeah, if you replay this live, I just caught a channel cat probably 3 or 4 minutes ago, and then I caught a few other fish during the live. I'll show you real quick here before I end up what we got so far. Got 2 nice walleye on there, just over 15. Decent channel cat and crappie and perch. A little perch on there, so I'm gonna throw them in the cooler here in a few minutes, because I think that perch might have. He's bleeding pretty good, and one of the reasons I kept him anyhow. So, oh, you gotta be kidding me! Somebody got in my spot, my crappie spot. Oh well. I kind of figured that this time of day when they start biting there. There's always usually somebody shows up there. Yeah, I think they're right in my spot. So, but anyhow, we're gonna troll around these few points here, and we'll just keep trolling. Probably if someone's gonna be fishing there. I got plenty of fish on the stringer, so I'd like to caught a few nice crappie though. Usually I get in that spot and I catch some nice ones around 12-13 inches on minis. But yeah, we're at 3% now, so I'm gonna end it, guys, before it shuts down. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody take care.